Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch. About to get started here. And on the hill, J.R. Richard. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year.
Biggio to second for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Outside, 1-0. Ramirez went deep in his most recent game. That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Hit in the inning, but no one left. Back here in Kansas City, and on the hill in this one, Roger Clemens, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the history of baseball.
Yeah, Boogie's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros line. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Tatis brings it in. 2 down. Next to hit, Jeff Bagwell, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. And a count 2-1. And that one fouled off. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Acuna in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And another ball. Second inning here, no score. Right through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. High fly ball out to left field. Henderson moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ketel Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Mets strand 1. Bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Outside low. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that fastball
2-0.
off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Ball 3.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Larry Walker digs in now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So next up for Houston, Gary Carter. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In the air, right side. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. The run comes across and the Astros score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Traffic on the bases with one already in at bottom half of inning number 2. And that's downstairs and outside. That one ripped. And this one carries into the party porch for a home run. Now that's quite the party favor. And they add on. It's 4-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up.
The other way. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Larkin, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball,
with how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Now the number 2 hitter, Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Just missed. Richard, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
In the air, out towards left center. Junior puts it away for the out. 1 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
That's in there. And it's 0-2. Struck him out looking. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Clemens back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's 1 away. And stepping in for the Astros, Ken Griffey Jr. Walked his first time. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
1 out, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Larry Walker. And that is out of play. 1 away with a runner at 3rd. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from 3rd to extend their lead. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Carter. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, 2 ball. Whips it to first. And they take care of Carter for the out. And here comes the Mets. Mike Messina taking over on the mound in the game for the first time this season.
Messina.
And now the DH, Mark McGuire. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a swing and a miss there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Flied to right his first time. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 strike.
Soto aboard here at first with nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. That one fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Acuna stands in now and watches strike one. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. And that's the third out. Mets leave one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, George Brett. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Messina, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
One down, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis settles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Barry Larkin. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. 2 outs, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. In the air out towards right center. Acuna sizes this one up. And that'll do it. 1 run. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for New York, Manny Ramirez. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Henderson on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. First time up was a pop out. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Marte, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Salvi steps into the box now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Finish him.
On a line out towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
1 down, base is empty. And it's even up. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some.
Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Walker sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
High fly ball right field. Walker should have this one. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 6-1. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a ground ball. Biggio tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. Back here in Kansas City, now it's the DH, Mark McGwire. Messina back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Acuna on the run. Can't get there. It gets down. So a man at first. And now George Brett. He's already homered here in this one. Outside with a breaking ball. Just off the inside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pedro Martinez preparing to come on if needed. Franco also throwing at the belt and fires. That's in there, and that's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Ricky first pitch swinging. And a swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Barry Larkin, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And a base hit knocks in a run. Now it's the second baseman, Craig Biggio. And it's fouled away. Pulls that one foul.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of